Teacher,
Hello, Riwon.
can you wait for a second, please? Because I've got a problem with my camera.
Okay, no worries about it. Take
Thank
your
you.
yeah, take your time. Okay, are you good now?
Yes,
Okay, that's great. So once again, good evening, Riwon. How are you tonight?
I'm fine.
You're fine. Okay, that's great. So today or tonight is the continuation of our class. So let me try to share your book now to you. Okay. So last meeting we talked about the Emperor Qin, who has an army of clay or soldier or the terracotta army. Okay. And for tonight's class, we will just going to continue the vocabulary where you will be having the vocabulary in context. So are you ready to
Okay.
have this one?
Yes.
Okay. So let's try with this one.
The tomb of Emperor Shihang was revealed more than 2,000 years ago and has never been opened.
Mhm.
This is because archaeologists as well as the Chinese government want to protect what lie inside it. Many archaeologists feel we don't have the techniques right now to preserve whatever I find here. Once unearthed, the artifacts may lose their original colors, much be the emperor terracotta army.
Okay.
Modern tests have also applied high levels of mercury, mercury or liquid metal in the area. It is thought that Emperor Sin's tomb is surrounded by a current cur, currency of rivers. Mm,
It's a network.
oh, why?
Okay, so as you can see here, it is thought that Emperor Qin tomb is surrounded by network of rivers filled with mercury. So network is river is like a different river system. So for example, this one is the tomb of the emperor, and it is surrounded by a network of river, meaning there's a lot of path or system of river around the tomb. A path or system of
Net
river.
network is surround in uh
In this one, we are talking about a network of river, meaning a different path or system of river.
mm, so that's why it's network.
Oh, yes, it's network.
Okay.
I'm going to show you something on our chat box. So that one is an example of a network of river. It means that it has a lot of system or different paths of river.
Hmm.
Okay. Do you have
Oh,
any questions?
no.
Okay, another example is this one. Okay. And also, it is filled with mercury, which symbolize never-ending life. Okay.
Hmm.
So, do you have any questions about this passage?
No.
No questions. Now, we will be moving on now with the next one, which is the word in context. So all you need to do is to choose A and B. A or B rather.
If an event, situation, or problem lasts for a particular length of time, it continues to exist for that length of time.
Very good.
A country's currency refers to its people.
Currency.
Cor ah, money. I
Okay,
was
it's
confused with the population.
oh
Yeah.
the population currency and also the currency when it comes to okay. That's why you okay, don't worry about it. So now let's have number 3.
If you apply paint to something, you put it on.
Yes, put it on because you are applying or you are putting on something. Okay, now let's try to have the last one or the collocations. So here we will be having words that is used in the context or in the word reveal. Okay, so we need to complete each sentences with this words or phrases. So you have the word a secret, the cause, and the truth. So are you
Okay.
ready to have this one?
Yes.
Okay, let's try it.
You should never reveal a secret a friend shares with you.
Okay, a secret.
Archaeology can reveal mm, the truth the truth about how ancient suicide lived and worked.
Okay, yes. So archaeology is the one that can reveal the truth about ancient societies lived and worked. Like the archaeologists who revealed the secret or who revealed the history about the Terracotta Army and the Emperor Qin. Okay, let's have
Okay.
number 3.
So autopsy
Mhm.
is a medical examination of a dead body. The purpose of an autopsy is to reveal the cause of death.
Okay, very good. So autopsy is, remember, it is a kind of medical examination where if you want to reveal the cause of the death of someone. Okay, any
Okay.
questions about this one?
No.
No. So we will be having now the next topic, which is this one. So here is all about the wonders of Egypt, meaning we are going to talk about Egypt mainly. So let's try to have first the A and B.
Many people today think about pyramids of Giza as the defining icon of ancient Egyptian culture, but who actually built them? For years, we did not know for sure. Now, however, archaeologists have discovered an ancient city near the pyramids. Close by, there is a cemetery where the pyramid builders were buried. From studying these palaces, archaeologists can now confirm that the pyramids were not built by slaves or foreigners or space aliens. Ordinary Egyptians built them. It took about 80 years to build the pyramids. Archaeologists believe that about 20,000 to 30,000 people were involved in the construction. The workers had different roles. Some dug up the rock, some moved it, and some shaped it into blocks.
Mhm.
People also worked on different teams, each with its own names. Workers often competed to see whose team could do a job faster.
Okay, very good. So here, before, many people think Pyramid of Giza as a defining icon of the ancient Egyptian culture because Pyramid of Giza is one of the famous attraction in Egypt. But actually, how is Build of Giza built or who built it? So for years, we did not know for sure because some of the Some of the people believe that the Pyramid of Giza is built by slaves or foreigner. But because of the archaeologists who discover something about the city near the pyramids, there is a cemetery, okay, where the pyramid builders were buried. That's why, from their study, they believe that, or they now confirm that the Pyramid of Giza was not built by slaves or foreigners, but the ordinary Egyptian built them. Okay, and it took about 20,000 to 30,000 people were involved to build this one. And it took about 80 years to build. So it's so long. Okay. And also the workers had different roles. Some dug up rocks, moved it, and also some shape some dirt or rock into blocks. Okay. And also, on the other hand, people also work on different teams. That's why workers often compete or competed to see whose team could do a faster job. Any questions?
No.
No. So let's try to have C and D.
Life for these workers was hard. We can see that in their skeletons, said Azal Mohammed Sari El-Din, a scientist studying bones from the cemetery. According to our research, the bones show signs of
Art arthritis.
arthritis.
Yes.
This probably
Mhm.
many female skeleton in the ancient city and cemetery. The damage to their bones is similar to that of the man. In fact, their leaf, their leaves many may have been even tougher. Male workers usually had enough food and they also received medical care if they got sick or hurt.
Okay. How about letter D? Okay, let's try to focus first in letter C. So, according to the archaeologists, the life of this worker was hard because according to them, we can see that in their skeleton says Azza Muhammad Sari, a scientist who studied the bones that have been found in the cemetery. So according to her research, some bones show sign of arthritis. So arthritis is literally a condition or joint inflammation because of the because of lifting heavy things. Okay, so it is developed from carrying heavy things for a long time. So archaeologists have found that many female skeletons in the ancient city and cemetery had this kind of joint inflammation. Okay, so the damage to their bones are similar to the men. In fact, their lives may have been even tougher, meaning the female before are also contributed to build the Pyramid of Giza. Okay, because it seems or it found that on their bone because they have arthritis, same to male. But in this one, male workers generally live to age 40 to 45, but women only 30 to 35, meaning the lifespan of men before are longer than women or female. However, workers usually had enough food and they also received medical care if they got sick or hurt. So even though the life of the workers was really hard, they still had enough food, received medical care if they got hurt or sick. Now, let's have letter D.
The task was challenging, but
Laborers.
laborers were proud of their work. On the world in Khufu,
Mhm,
Great Pyramid, for example, a group of workers wrote Friends of Khufu.
mhm.
It's because they were not just building the top of their king, said Egyptian archaeologist Shahi Hawass. They were building Egypt. It was a national project and everyone was a participant.
So this task or building the Pyramid of Giza was challenging, but laborers or the person that is doing an unskilled or manual work for wages or for money were proud of their work. Because on the wall of Khufu's Great Pyramid, for example, a group of workers were wrote Friends of Khufu. It is because they were just not building the tomb of the king, says the Egyptian. They were not just building the tomb of the king, they are also the friend of Khufu. Okay. On the other hand, says Egyptian archaeologist Sahi Hawass, they were building Egypt. It was a national project and everyone was participant. Meaning, by building of Giza, it is not just a tomb for the king. It is the national project and everyone should participate on this kind of project or on this kind of activity like building the pyramid of Giza. Any questions?
Ah, okay.
Okay, do you have any
I get
questions?
it. No?
No. Okay, so you have the slave here, a person who legally owned by someone else, okay, to work for that person. Arthritis, a medical condition that caused the hips, knees, and other joint in the body to hurt. So meaning, when you have arthritis, you can feel irritation or you can feel it that it's really hurt. Okay. Next one, participant, a person who joins certain activities. So now, if we don't have any questions, let's try to have now the reading comprehension. Okay, let's start on answering number one.
The main purpose of this reading is to describe who the pyramid builders were and what they did.
Yes, it is. Because we talk mostly about those people or those bones that found in the cemetery near the Pyramid of Giza. About number two,
What is paragraph C mainly about?
do you want to see paragraph C?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. It is all about the life of the worker.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm, Information on the lives of pyramid builders.
Yes, that is because the information that they found that is that the builders really experience a hard time when they are building or yeah when they are building the pyramid of Giza. Now, about number three.
Who does they refer to in paragraph C, line 6?
Okay, do you want to say it?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So line 6. In fact,
The man's skeleton? No,
Okay,
no.
here.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, the damage of their bone. Okay, here. Archaeologists have found many female skeletons, and the damage of their bone is similar to the men. In fact, their lives may have been tougher. So, who is there?
Woman.
It's yeah,
I
yeah, woman or female?
female workers.
Yeah, the female workers. So meaning in paragraph C, female workers also experience a hard time when they are building the pyramid of Giza. Let's have here now number 4.
Mm, Number 4.
Yes, please.
In paragraph D, what does the word
Laborers means.
laborers,
Yes. So
laborers, okay.
do you know what is laborer is?
Isn't it workers?
Yes, they are workers. Because laborer are those person who are doing an unskilled or manual work, meaning like the work like digging up some rocks, um, doing it as a cube to the pyramid of Giza, something like that. Those are
Uh,
the laborer or unskilled or manual work. Okay. How about number 5?
what can be inferred about the people who wrote Friends or Khufu on the wall? Mm, they got into trouble for writing on the wall.
What is it?
They got into trouble for writing on the wall.
Okay, look at this one. The friends of Kupu. So they were proud of their work. On a wall of Khufu's Great
Uh,
Pyramid, for example, a group of workers wrote Friends of Khufu because they were proud of their work. That's why they wrote it on the wall. Okay, do you get it?
yes.
Okay. So do you have any more questions here?
No.
Okay, so the answer in number 5 is that they were proud or they were pleased with their work. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Let's have here now letter B. And all you need to do is to answer true, false, or not given. Let's try
It,
number 1.
it took more than 100 years to complete construction of the pyramids.
It took
Oh, yeah, true.
it took more than 100 years.
True.
It's false because it builds for about 80 years only.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
As far
ah,
as I remember, okay, it took about 80 years to build the
ah.
pyramid.
I remember the people.
The
Yeah,
people who,
20,000 to
yeah, for,
30,000.
okay. Now, let's have the next one. So, number 2.
So rocks were shaped into blocks mostly by women. True.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
True.
I will going to show you again. Okay, so here, workers had different roles. So they just indicated the word workers. Some dug up the rock, some moved it, and some shaped it into blocks. Okay, ready? Okay, so what is the correct answer in number 2? They just indicated,
Isn't it true?
no, it's not. Because
Oh,
they just put the word workers.
then not given.
Okay, it's not given. Okay, because we are not sure if the workers are male or female.
Okay.
Okay, let's have number 3.
The pyramid builders worked in team. True.
Yes, it is. And sometimes they also compete with each other. Okay, and
Yeah.
number 4.
Male workers generally live longer than female workers. Well, I've not given.
I mentioned it earlier. Okay, I will going to show you again. Okay, in fact, workers generally live to age 40 and 45, or male workers generally live to age 40 to 45, while on the other hand, women only live for about 30 to 35 years old.
Then it's true.
Yeah, it's true. The lifespan of male are longer than women or female. Okay, any questions?
No.
No. So let's have the reading scale. So in this one, we will be having now the outlining. So we need to use these notes about the reading bee to complete the outline below. So you have the national project, ordinary Egyptians, 80 years, and so on. Ready?
Mm, sorry, I didn't understand.
Okay, you will going to use those notes here above
Yes.
to complete the outline here about the wonders of
Okay.
Egypt. Okay,
Okay.
let's try number 1.
Construction to appear of the pyramid built by
Okay,
art. No.
can you
Built
still
by
see?
built by 80 years.
Okay, so on number 1, we are talking about the construction of the pyramid. So it is built by, by whom?
So it has to be a person.
Yes.
Okay. Hmm. Oh, why there are teams and rules?
Team and rules, it is about the workers who has teams. Because in building the pyramid, there are different rules and teams. So each team has different rule. Because some of the team will going to dug up rock, some will going to move it, and some other team will going to shape it into blocks. That's why there are teams and their roles.
Okay. So built by ordinary Egyptians.
Yes, it is.
The extent and jobs took about
Time
about
extend.
extent time ex 80 years to build.
Yes. Yes, because we are talking about time of existence of this kind of job.
Okay. 20,000 to 30,000 people involved. People worked in different teams and rules.
Okay. No.
Builders lives an attitude. Hard life. Bones shows signs of ar- arthritis.
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 Yes.
Men live to 40 to 45 years. Women 30 to 35 years.
Okay, good.
Food and health. Had enough food. Had access to medical care.
Okay.
Attitude of laborers. Felt proud of their work. Saw it as a national project.
Okay, very good. So, as you can see here in the outline about wonders of Egypt that include the Pyramid of Giza and also the worker or the people who build it. So, for your own thought, um, what do you think about the life of the worker back then?
Hmm?
On your own thought, what do you think about the life of the workers back then?
I think it was hard,
Was
and
hard? Okay.
I think the emperor didn't give their money, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Okay, maybe. But according to this outline, even though they have a hard time building the pyramid, the builders still felt proud of their work because maybe this is a national project that that will be or that can be or that will help their country because nowadays the pyramid of Giza is one of the famous attraction in Egypt. Okay, so meaning
Okay.
even though they have a hard time building it, they still have enough food to eat and also they still have access to medical care. So meaning the emperor or the king in Egypt is still have care to those builders because they have enough food and they have access to medical care. So meaning the king is not that bad back then. Okay?
Okay.
Did you get it?
Yes.
Okay. So we don't have much time for tonight's class. So before we end, do you have any questions?
No.
No. So now that will be all for tonight's class. Everyone, thank you and have a good night. Bye
Bye.
bye. Have a great weekend.